can feel the excitement just driving around. They're having a red carpet, or they're calling it a blue carpet.
We play to win.
The Blues arm in arm, a terrific moment for anyone who's part of this organization.
We play to win.
Hello, St. Louis!
Now you got all the players that are here. What a great year it's been for St. Louis.
Welcome back to Enterprise Center, Jay Bomeister.
Blues come back the other way. They score! David Perron's got a breakaway now in overtime. Makes the move, he scores!
They just have a real professional group. You consider that they haven't had Tarasenko for the majority of the year, and yet they haven't missed a beat. They've had incredible win streaks this year. They've been dominant, and their team looks as good as ever.
And I'm joined now by Kelly Rudy and Keith Jones to talk more about this St. Louis Blues team. And guys, it's just been so incredible to watch the way they almost effortlessly went into the regular season this year after winning the Stanley Cup. They're primed once again for another championship. But Jonesy, what do they need to do to pick up exactly where they left off as the number one seed in the West?
Try not to change anything, and that's one reason St. Louis was so successful starting about the midway point of last year before eventually winning the Stanley Cup. They played the same way on a nightly basis. They consistently went out and grinded out the opposition. They found ways to score goals, and they also found a way to possess the puck a lot. They play a very unselfish style. They do a lot of hard work in the corners, and they know how to get to the front of the net, and that's where the majority of the goals come from. Great goaltending goes a long way, as Kelly can speak to, but for the most part, I think it's the consistent style of play that has served the Blues so well.
You know, I hate to be the downer kind of guy, but I agree with everything that you've said, Keith, about how they play. But I find their game just off a little bit this year. I think they're about 10% below the level they played at last year, in which they were so successful for all the reasons that you said, Keith. But when I watch them, I sometimes feel like I'm fooled a little bit by their great record this year, because I just feel like they have a little bit more to give individually. They've had some players that have had phenomenal seasons this year, but I still think that collectively they can reach another level, and I'm not afraid to say that I think they will.
Jonesy, based on the momentum that the Blues had, especially towards the end of, the beginning of the month of March before we went on pause here, I mean, how hard is it going to be for this team that's had a lot of miles on it over the last two seasons, and in particular last season when they won the championship? How hard is it to pick up that momentum now after this lengthy break?
Craig Berube, I talked to him the other day. He said he's going to work them hard in the next couple of weeks. He said, I don't care what level they're at, they're going to get to the level I want them to be at. So you can be sure they're going to be an active team. They're a team that has great expectations based upon winning the Stanley Cup last year. So they're going to be a motivated team for sure. And Craig Berube is going to make sure that that message gets across to his players. I think he, like Kelly, believes there is at least 10% more to give, and they're going to need to give that in order to win another Stanley Cup.